NBA 2K18 tutorial number 52. Today I'm going to show you guys my favorite playset of the year, and I do consider this the best money play that I have designed all year long in 2K18. So that's why I do suggest to you guys that you should add this playset to your arsenal amongst everything I have showed you. Obviously make your selection of the sets you like, but make sure you add this one because it's just so good. Because this set fully maximizes the katana cut, and I'm going to show you all the options that are available in this playset to you guys, and I guarantee you'll be getting open freeze, open layups, open dunks, and open mid-range 24/7 with this playset. So our family, please test this out for me and let me know your results in the comment section so I know how this translates to you guys. So without further delay, let's get to it. So the play itself is called Quick 4 Free Gift Loop, and it's in the Boston playbook. And fortunately, it is available on the My Team playbook, the Play Now playbook from Coaching Slider, and obviously it's also available offline. So you have access to this play as long as you use the Boston playbook, okay? And this is the greatest katana play of all time I have designed. I consider this like the katana cut of death. And this set comes with 4 options. Make sure you watch tutorial number 5 to learn how to do the katana cut if you don't know. And to do so, just make sure you disable skip pass and hold X from controller settings. So controller settings, disable skip pass and hold X. So option A, let's watch this one time in real time. I'm running it with the Celtics here. So Kyrie, Tatum, Morris, Al Horford, and Brown is on the court. And what is that sorcery for that open free, you ask? Well, let's take a look at the detailed breakdown of the play. So this time I'm bringing it up with LeBron James, and I've called the play for Kyle Korver. Now you can call the play for anyone who has a 3-point playset. It's just what happens is the handler is the one that's actually going to become the shooter. So even though I called it for Korver, LeBron is going to be the shooter of the set, okay? And that's how it works. The handler is the main threat of the set. So I call the play for Korver. I'm going to dribble towards him, and then at this point, at the end of the arrow, I'm going to hold X and turbo to pass off to Korver. But because I'm holding onto X, after I pass off to Korver, I'm going to stay as LeBron James. And I want to do that because I'm going to run this loop cut myself over the elbows, over the 2 screens up there. I'm going to angle the defender into the screens, which gives me a completely wide open free ball for LeBron. And because it's a katana cut, just let go of X to pass, because you're holding onto X the whole time while doing that loop cut yourself, right? So you can take a look at it here again. I'm bringing it up with Tatum, and I've called a play for Irving, which means I'm going to get the shot for Tatum. So I'm running a Kyrie, holding on to X, holding on to turbo, so I become Tatum. Passing off the Kyrie, I'm still Tatum, running the loop cut myself, holding turbo and X, let go when I know I'm open. That's a wide open green release, swish ball. So you can see again, I'm bringing it up with the Cavs. I'm calling it for Calderon. I don't want to shoot it with Calderon, so I'm going to swing the ball to Korver. The play is for Calderon, which means Korver is the shooter. I'm going to dribble at Calderon, hand it off to him, hold turbo at X. I did it too early there, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to run the loop cut myself. I'm not going to follow the lines. I'm just going to run the defender into the screen. So in Kevin Love and Crowder, I get Marcus Smart on to Kevin. Kyle Korver open shot. Bangity, bang, bang, bang. So you can see option B here is for the katana lob. So I bought it with LeBron, call it for JR. I'm going to pass it off to JR. Hold X, hold turbo, run the loop cut, but curl in this time, tap square while holding X. And that's the katana lob, which I also show you guys in tutorial 5 if you don't know how to do it. So you can see me bring on LeBron, hold X, hold turbo, stay as LeBron, run the loop cut, but not for the free this time. I'm going to curl into the paint, and the moment LeBron's feet enters the paint, just 1 feet, I'm going to hold X. I've been holding X the whole time, but I'm going to hold X and tap square. So this means LeBron is going to get this lob pass to J.R. Smith. Make sure you throw it while LeBron just enters the paint. That's perfect timing, perfect lob. Beautiful finish. You can see me do it with the Celtics this time. I'm calling the play for Irving and handling with Brown. I want to handle with Brown because Brown is a very good, lob option. So hold X, hold turbo, run the loop cut, but angle my defender into the Al Horford screen and then curl in. And when I'm just about to enter the paint, right there, I'm into the paint, tap square, hold X, finish it up. This is a beautiful counter to this play because you're going to curl tight on the cut. So if they get used to the 3-point cut, you curl back in, you get some lobs. And here's option C, the katana reverse drive. So I'm calling it for Tatum here. Bring it up with Kyrie, hold X, hold turbo. Holding it at the same time, loop the cut myself, let go of X, catch and go. If I don't have a shot, I'm going to catch and go because that baseline is always open, which means, you know what it means, you go reverse. And if you don't know how to do reverse, just make sure you watch tutorial number 39 for my all tutorial playlist, and I'll teach it to you there. So you can see the reverse option again. bringing it up with Kyrie because he's an excellent reverse option. Calling it for Tatum, holding turbo, holding X, hands it off to Tatum. Run the loop cut myself, catch, no free, just gonna go right away, no delay. And right when I am at the entering the painter, I'm gonna push the right stick 12 o'clock, so straight up, right at the baseline, so right at the logo of the Cleveland Cavaliers, a straight up right stick while holding on the turbo and pushing left stick at the basket. That's gonna trigger the reverse as I enter the paint. And you can see Kyrie do the beautiful reverse there, and the Cavs got no chance against this beautiful move. Kyrie is nasty. Look at this. That is beautiful. And the reverse is OP. Like, in case you doubt it, watch me again doing a LeBron. Hold turbo, hold X, hand it off, run the loop cut myself, no free, catch and go, attack the baseline because it's always open, and reverse a LeBron with the right stick, pushing at the baseline, left stick at the basket, hold turbo the whole time. If you hold turbo with the right player, sometimes you might even get reverse dunks. So you can see me run it again here with LeBron. I'm calling the play, 3-point play there for Calderon. I'm gonna hand off to him, hold turbo, hold X, because I'm holding X. I'm gonna stay as LeBron, run the loop cut, no free, catch and go, attack the baseline, clip him off. There's the reverse dunk right there. So I'm doing the same right stick trigger, but this time I get the reverse dunk, so which is also nasty. And because of this reverse drive, you also actually have the option to what I consider like a drive kick out corner free. So this is option 4. I can use like a handler katana drive kick out. So Marcus Smart is not a shooter, he's a handler. So I'm going to turn the corner for sure. If they bring help, I kick it to the corner. Rozier is open. That is a swish bomb all day long. And obviously for the defense to combat against this deadly loop katana cut, the defense can try to switch it, but they can't switch the loop cut because if they do, you still have the advantage. Because of the nature of the set, you see, if they switch this cut, which they did, you see how Rozier, Channing Frye has to switch on the Rozier, and the point guard is guarding my center because the last screen from the loop cut is going to be the center. So if they switch the screens, you're going to get a center onto a point guard, depending who you call it for, and this is over. Spin move in the post, throw it down. And you can see it this time again. I'm bringing it up with Jeff Green. I'm calling it for Calderon. So Green is gonna hand it off to Calderon. I'm gonna hold turbo, hold X, stay as Green, run the loop cut myself. The defense tried to switch it. This time I get a center onto Jeff Green, so I'm just gonna wait it out, not running the cut. I'm just gonna feed him the ball and let him go to work. So I'm not even running the play because I saw the mismatch, and that's a reverse throw down once again. And that is nasty, nasty work. This playset, family, is so nasty. It can make Marcus Smart a scorer, who is a 28% field goal in real life. His field goal percentage in real life is 28%, okay? And I am making him an incredible score here because of the set. He gets an easy layup, gets an and-one easy reverse. So this set is really good in getting like other players going. You don't always have to go to the star. I suggest you go to the star, but if you want to get a player an easy shot, especially bench guys, this is an excellent play for bench players. So here I'm going to Rozier, who's running the loop cut. It gets shut down. They bring the help. I kick it to Smart, wide open free ball. He's not a good shooter, but if he's open enough and it's that kind of rhythm, he probably would hit it. And like I said, this is also a great way to get your secondary scores involved. So someone like Jaylen Brown, who is an excellent scorer, but he doesn't get a lot of touches because, you know, you probably go for your star like Kyrie, but you can run the set in there, get him an easy look. If he doesn't have the free, go for the reverse. Jaylen Brown, beautiful work right there. So the reverse is OP, so make sure you learn it from tutorial 39 if you don't know how. Like, I can hit this all day. If you get me that space with that speed, I will hit that reverse like 95% of the time. So also understand personnel when calling this, because here, like, I'm calling it, I'm bringing it with Jeff Green, and I'm calling the play for Jose. But obviously Jeff Green can't shoot, so I know this is a lob to Green. He's not a very good catch and go driver either, so understand your personnel. If you're running this with Jeff Green, you might as well do the loop cut where you're going for the katana lob. So I'm still holding on the X, still holding turbo, tap square also, and that gets you the katana lob. So when you're running this, it's important to understand who is the lineup, what's your personnel, because the guy that brings it up is the one that gets the action. You're calling it, the one you call a play for just sets up the spacing. He doesn't get the shot. Like, I'm calling for Calderon, but I'm bringing up Culver, so Culver gets the free. So the 3-point option obviously is still the primary option of the set, but I suggest you go to everything. So you can see me doing it with Kyrie here, calling the play for Brown, looping the cut myself, holding turbo, holding X, like go off X when I'm open, and that's a beautiful shot by me. So this 3-point shot is going to be there a lot, but the issue is, you can see, like, because, like I talked to you guys earlier, every 3-point set is a gamble. So make sure you keep your offense balanced, because in this game, I used this play maybe for 20 minutes, because the other 4 minutes I was trying something else, but you can say 24 minutes, doesn't matter. I shot 12 of 31 from deep with both teams. So in this clip, you can see me executing this playset well, the quick give 4 free loop very well. But I'm gonna miss all these shots. And I have no issue with this. Because if I miss these, I don't mind. I know a lot of you get frustrated. This is on Hall of Fame difficulty, by the way. So online, I'll have way better results because online is on much lower difficulties. On my team, like, I'll probably hit every shot. But my point is, because I always play on Hall of Fame, I usually play locally against my friends for 48-minute games, who are all very good at 2K, all gold level players. They play 2K all the time. It's just, to me, I don't mind missing shots because in 48-minute games, the gamble is worth it because, you know, the stats favor you. If you take 48 minutes of open freeze, the other guy's gonna lose, okay? This is math. But online, it is a gamble, but I suggest run the set, run the cuts, execute it properly, do your thing. If you miss a wide open shot with an open release, just let it go. It's an execution of the set. Like, the gambling, it's a gamble. Like, don't be frustrated. Like, I'm missing wide open freeze here. I can blame myself for the slightly early release too, so I'm not saying like that's not part of the reason. So but I don't mind. When I play the game, I'm focusing on if I'm getting open shots, if I'm executing my sets well, and because my sets have multiple options, like if these shots aren't going down, I'm gonna go baseline. And if LeBron James misses this wide open corner free, I don't care. Like, I execute it well. I probably shot it not to my best of abilities. So I'm gonna try to balance my offense. That's why it'll probably be good to try the reverse option here because, like I told you guys, paint heavy attacks are always more reliable. Like, I'm shooting with Marcus Smart here, so even if it's wide open and good, that probably doesn't deserve to go in. Maybe 60%, 70% of the time it shouldn't go in. So if you're doing the set, let me know what kind of results you see. I will be taking this online soon, but probably maybe in a couple of days because I got a lot of money plays and excellent play sets to show you guys from the Celtics playbook. My team players, get this now. Get this now before the price goes up or whatever, because this playbook has probably 11 money play sets, and some of them I haven't even showed you guys yet. It has a couple of my old ones, but it's got a lot of the good ones. So I'll try to put the playbook in the pin comment for you, my team guys. But get this playbook, get prepared with it, because it is an excellent playbook with a lot of innovative plays and a lot of previous also money plays that I have done this year. But you can see I have missed every open shot here. I don't think any of these shots that I missed were contested. A slightly early release on my bad, but I don't think most of them were wide open or open. So don't worry about it. Like, you can see me miss them. I actually never showed you guys these because I just thought it doesn't make the tutorial look smooth. So I always take these out before. But you know, from now on, I'm just gonna keep all these because I don't want you guys to think I don't miss. Obviously, I miss, right? I show it online too. Like, I miss. I've showed you guys plenty of tutorial clips where I miss a whole bunch of shots. But even though, like, the play is good, you will miss. But, like, just focus on the execution of the set. Like, this is a beautiful set to execute. You're getting all these open shots, open looks, and multiple options. Like, this is beautiful. I kick at the cover of it, of all people, and I still miss it. But execution is sticky. You can see my overall field goal percentage is fine because I took layups and drives. It's just, you can see my 3-point percentage was really low. And this is low for me. This is not very average. So, I guess it was a cold day, but doesn't bother me. So like I said, don't focus on the misses. This is a legendary playset. For those of you who have caught on by now, like, this user katana loop cut is insane. Going to the reverse, going for the free, going for the kick to the corner. You're not even using any pick and roll, so this actually adds a very good variety to your offense. Like, if the guy gets used to guarding your pick and roll, you go to something like this, and it's gonna throw him off because you don't run one single pick and roll here. You're running 3-point shots, or alley oops on the cut, or you're running kick out corner freeze. And the best thing is that this cut, you see Tatum, I handed off. This cut is deadly and is controlled by the user, so you're putting the other guy at a huge disadvantage. If he leaves a computer defender on you as you're doing the user cut, he's done. If he's challenging you with a user defense against a user cut, then that's a battle between user and user while you're getting 2 screens and he's not, and his hedge defenders are probably gonna let him down because they're AI defenders. So advantage goes to you in this. Let me know how you guys execute with this. I do consider this my strongest playset of the year. This one is probably the best one so far. So use it, adapt to it. There will be much more coming from the Boston playbook and also online footage of this maybe in the weekend once I finish the scheme. So as always, thanks for coming by. I appreciate all of your support. We're at number 52, and I'll see all of you next time at number 53.